The Book Am-Duat. Chapter 2. Duat, Urnes. This great god approaches this region, and he is conveyed along in the boats of the earth, by means of their. And he paddled along through this field and utters words, chief of the gods of the Duat, field of him that bring up Urnes. Those who are in this picture praise this great God after he have come forth to them, and behold, it is their words which lead him to them. They lament when he has passed onwards, having spoken words to them. Behold, these gods are they who make the words of those who are upon earth to reach the God, and it is they who make souls to approach their forms. Their work consistent in causing to come into being the offerings of the night, and in performing the overthrow at their hour. It is they who guard the day, and who bring on the night until this great God comes forth from out of the thick darkness to repose in this court of the eastern horizon of heaven. They cry out in lamentation to this great God, and they utter wailings for him after he have passed by them. Those who know them shall come forth by day, and he shall be able to journey during the night to the divisions of the great double city. Those who are in this picture give to this great God the seasons and the years which are in their hands. When this great God have made speech with them, they answer him, and they have life through the voice of this great God, and their throats draw in breath, for when he cries to them he orders them what they are to do, and he appointed to them green herbs in abundance in their field. And they supply with the green herbs of Urnes the gods who are in the following of Ra, and they make offerings of water to the spirits by the command of this great God, and they kindle flames of fire in order to burn up the enemies of Ra, and there is wailing to them, and they lament after this great God have passed them by. Am-Duat is the guardian of this field. Whosoever knows this is in the condition of a spirit equipped with words of power, and the gods protect him. The 5 lines of text which contain the address of the gods to Ra, and the answer of the God, read, the gods of the Duat speak to this great God as he entered in with understanding to the boundary, and he is borne over Netra into Urnes, saying, Hail, you who rise as a mighty soul, who have received the things which belong to the Duat, off, you guardian of heaven you live, O off, in Tatezer. Come you and cast you your eye in your name of living one, Kepra, at the head of the Duat. Traverse you this field, O you who have might, bind you with fetters the house serpent, and smite you the serpent Nehara. There is rejoicing in heaven, and there are shouts of gladness upon the earth at the entrance of your body. He who shines sends forth light, and the Uru gods give light at dawn. Destroy you the darkness which is in Amand in your name of Sekershatoyura, illumine you the thick darkness, O off. His jawbones are to him, and Ra takes up his position in Amand. Your boat is to you, and it is your right, you are guided along, and those who convey you over the water and who dwell in the earth make calamities to come upon a pep straightway on your behalf. Your protector is the star god, you are praised and adored, your soul passes on, you go onward, and your body is equipped with power, and the regions are open to you. The doors of the hidden land are opened before you, Asar comes to you, Asar avenged you, and your word is Maat against your enemies. You go to rest in Amand, and you come into being in the form of Kepra in the east. This great God sends forth words to the gods who dwell in the Duat and to those who inhabit Urnes, saying, Open you your hidden doors so that the God of may look upon you and may throw aside your darkness, and that you may draw your water from Urnes, and your bread from. And that wind may come to your nostrils, and that you may not be destroyed and overcome by your own foul odor, and that you may not be choked by your own dung, and that you may untie and cast away your fabrics, and that you may lift up your legs and walk upon them, and that you may stretch out your arms, and that your souls may not be made to remove themselves from you. O you who live in your forms, and who utter your words of magical power, who are provided with your swords whereby you may hack in pieces the enemies of Asar, whose seasons are permanent, whose years are well established, who pass your state of being in your hours, who dwell in your estates, who have your barley in your bread cakes, who have loaves of bread made of the grain which is yours, whose word is Maat, depart from my boats, and retreat before my images, that I may vivify anew this your field, the field of living ones. My soul is among you who have done battle on my behalf, who have protected me against a pep, who have life through my soul, who have being through my bodies, who establish your seats of holiness, which have been decreed to you that you may exist therein, who are with your souls by day, who are in my following in the Am-Duat, when I make my way through the night and when I destroy the darkness. O grant me your help so that I may travel on in the following of my eye, and that I may journey forwards with those who go to my place in the east. Utter you cries of joy, O gods of the Am-Duat, for I avenge you, utter you cries of joy, for I order your destinies. When they have addressed this god while rowing along his boat Am-Ta, they cry out, and they bring him to rest in the field of the Napersha gods who are in the following of Asar. If these scenes be done in writing according to the similitudes which are in the hidden place of the palace, and if a man have knowledge of these words, they shall act as magical protectors of a man upon earth, regularly, unfailingly, and eternally. The name of this hour is Seshe Makat Nebes.